Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Christmas Jet. We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, will entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Christmas Jet to Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle of the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, will entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Christmas Jet Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
A huge. Hang on. Better. A huge thank you to our channel member, Brandon Planespotter. Hello, everybody. In the words of Kiss, these are crazy nights. Because I've only been home for less than an hour, so I've managed to do well to get the stream up and running. So let's see if it works. Yes, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Wednesday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And of course, as always, hope you are well. So, tonight we are doing something that's obviously a little bit different. Wayne took over for me on Monday, which was great because I was working late. So Wayne took over, which was much appreciated. So now I've taken his slot for today. And then we got a flight tomorrow and a flight on Friday. Because why not? We're on board this evening, as you've seen in the starter thingy. Oh, lovely. Fan-dabby-dozy. You won't be able to see... Hang on. I see pink textures. Happy days. We'll get onto those in a minute. We're on board FlySafair 737-800 with the split skimtars, as I call them, but split skimitars winglets. We're at Cape Town tonight, and we are headed over to East London. East London, mate. Yes, we're off to East fucking London. Not that one. Not that one. We're off to East London. Flight time tonight is about an hour and 20 minutes, so it's a relatively short one, but should be decent nonetheless. So yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Come and say hello. Let's have a look and see who we have in here already. Bear in mind, no sound effects for this evening for some reason. I'm empty. Normally what I say after spending the night with Jack's mum. Hello to you. Bernice Thompson, evening to you. Gemma, evening to you. Sarah, hello to you. She says she'll be back in a few minutes. No problem at all. And Brandon as well, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Everyone else will turn up as and when. Whatever. Wayne, hello to you as well. Hope you are doing well. So, let's kick things off here. First things first, let's just point out, by the way, we've got no PMDG stutter. Touch wood, it stays that way. This is magnificent. I have longed for the day that this happens. This is absolutely incredible. So I've been flying the 737 for a few days now, and I'm like, one of these flights, they'll have that PMDG stutter. Now, we don't have it. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Also, these textures that you can see here that are pink, somehow they clash with something else. I don't know what that something else is, but it happened with my Heathrow. Actually, it happens with all the Asobo Premium Deluxe airports. For some reason, I downloaded something, and now it's clashed with that, and I can't remember what it was I downloaded. So I'm going to have to find a new version of this airport and go from there. Also, just very quickly as well, hello to the Sponge, who is clearly watching as well, because his stream is currently on mute, and I can't think what else he'd be watching right now. So yes. So a couple of questions. Gemma, do we need to put a message in for the sweepstake or just £2? Put a message in to say that's what it's for. Just put sweepstake, and then I'll jump in as well with some more bits and bobs in terms of that. Is it multiplayer? It is not multiplayer this evening. And of course, you can see the pinned comment to the top of the chat this evening. £2 to enter our Euro 2024 sweepstake, which is now open for entries. We'll be doing the draw on Friday. This will also get mentioned on tomorrow's stream as well, and so on and so forth. And Friday we'll do the draw for who gets what team as well. So £2 into the link there. That will go into a pot to be won at the end of the Euros by the winner. First entry going in from Gemma. Thank you very much for entering. I'll stick your name down for the Euro sweepstake. Let me do that now. Euro 2024 sweepstake. Cool. So Gemma, first up with the sweepstake. Happy days. I'm putting some in as well, so I'm going to put myself in there as well. And then, yeah, whoever else wants to join, feel free to do so. Let's get the aircraft prepped and ready to go for our flight over to East fucking London, mate. Again, it's not that one. It is not that East London. Right, so as always, battery goes on, which is beautiful, and then we'll go to FS Actions. We'll go to, I'm loving the fact that this is running so smooth now. We'll request ground power. Wayne, not at all, just leave a message to say sweepstake, so I know that's what it's for, and then I can put it to one side. So we're waiting for that to clear, which is good news. We can go back to the top. We can go to ground power. Beautiful. Ground power is now connected. If we go back up to the top here, let's go and get the dome light on. Happy days. We can now turn our torch off. So now we can see what we're doing. We're going to set the IRS to nav, and we're going to change this one here to the very end, which is heading/STS. That will give us a time for how long it will take for the aircraft to align. tonight's number is 7. It's like watching an episode of Countdown. 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom, and you've got to get 7. So 7 minutes until we are aligned. Happy days. You can see the aircraft screens are not turned on at the minute because we don't need to focus on those right now. But what we can do in the meantime is operate the jetway. Menzies can deal with us tonight because why not? And then what was I just doing? Oh, yes, we got that boarding, so that's fine. What we'll do is we're not going to do catering tonight. We're just going to go straight ahead and board our passengers.
Boarding requested.
Happy days. Let's crack on and get the aircraft prepped and ready. We can go for the emergency exit lights as well. We can get those turned on, and that should brighten the aircraft up even further. Beautiful. So we can now turn the dome light off because we don't need that now. Cool. We'll go ahead and set the probes. I'd love to board crew, thank you. We'll set the probes ready to go so the heaters are on. One thing I didn't do. Give me a second. I need to put the flight plan into its rightful place in the folders so that the aircraft recognises it. Give me 2 seconds. Hope you're well. I've literally had an absolute mission getting home and making sure that I was set and ready to go for the stream. I've literally not stopped since I got in. So this is like my downtime now. So I'm like, happy days. We'll see how happy it is in a second. Right, back to the all-important FMC. One thing we can do as well very quickly, if I just take you out here, we've got no tablet for tonight. Interesting. I was going to show you all about that. Haven't got it this evening.
Your crew
Fascinating. Okay. Never mind. We'll ignore that. We need to set our positioning, which we can do if we select next page. We'll take the left GPS number, and then we'll pop it in the set IRS position section. Happy days. And then we'll go for Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Tango, which is where we are today. That's Cape Town. We'll put that into our reference airport, which is there. Good stuff. Over to the route. Keeps the Cape Town name, which is fine. And we're going to Foxtrot Alpha Echo Lima, which is East London, mate, but not that one. If we go to there, happy days. I think we can request the flight plan. So this is the file that you download on SimBrief that you can get for the PMDG 737. Any version of them, of course. That goes into a separate folder that then recognises on the FMC. So this is the one that we want. We'll select that. We'll request it. Interesting. Why did I not do that? Oh, there we go. So it was uploading. So that's fine. So I'm assuming we just load that into the system. Don't normally do it this way, but I thought I'd try it this way this time, and it has worked lovely. So it's just getting the legs together and everything else. Legs together, the name of Jack's mum's autobiography. Activate that one. Execute it. Job done. So that is the flight plan, all done, ready to go. Happy days. It is a short flight today. Clearly, we need to select our departure and arrival runways, which we will do shortly. Some stuff in there very quickly. Waiting to super excited if this new game works for next week. Just dropping a teaser, and the best bit, Sponge can't copy as PC only. This is correct. I know not much about it, but by what Wayne has said already, looks quite interesting for sure. Best thing about the PMDG 737 is that you can click the soft keys that are next to certain squares here. These are the ones that have to be filled in, and it will fill it in for you. So if we press the one for 0 fuel weight, Bada bing, there we go, 62.7. So we put that back into there, and that automatically fills the gross weight for tonight as well. We always set our reserves to 5 just in case. If we have a look at SimBrief, we can get our cost index today, which is a very lovely 27. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. No sound effects this evening, so I can't do it. Can't do it, sadly. But yes, hope you are doing well. 27 for our cost index today. Cruise altitude as well. It's a short flight, so we're going to go 34,000. I reckon we can get there and spend a bit of time there as well. Keeping it to toga takeoff as well, full power. Flaps today 5 degrees as always for the 737. Centre of gravity, you always used to be able to do this. You used to always spin the wheel of the trim wheel. For some reason it doesn't let you do it anymore. I don't know why, so we'll leave that as it is. We can't set our V1, VR and V2 speeds because we haven't selected our departure and arrival. So we are going off today runway 01, and we are going direct today. So we don't need to select any of these because these are all a bit messy in terms of their departures. So we'll execute that. So that's activated, I believe. Is it? Yes, it is. That's activated, so that's fine. If we go to the arrival, our runway for arrival today is runway 29, and we're going in on the RNAV approach, which we love. We love a good RNAV approach. Execute that. Job done. And that should now give us... yes. The legs. Happy days. Beautiful. That's our flight. Very short amount of legs for today. But should be good. Sarah, you certainly did get a hi. I did shout you out before you came back. But I'll give you a hi anyway. Hello, hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. I did say it, I promise you. People will vouch for it. Definitely did say it. Super hyped, a week to go until Le Mans gets underway, says Wayne. Right, V1 speed, 146, 147 for rotate and point of no return, 155 for today. That's pretty much everything that we need to do. So yes, there you go. So, passengers are boarding, which is always good news. By now, hopefully, we have a line, so we're all good. We're ready to go. We're going to set our logo lights as well. So if I go to the outside, we got pink men. I still need to update GSX. Haven't done that yet. Hence why we've got glowing pink men. The name of Jack's autobiography, Glowing Pink Men. But, as I said, beautiful thing. No PMDG stutter. I'm loving this. Does make me want to fly the 737 a lot more. Radioactive. Sarah says, can I take antihistamines if I had a drink? I would say no. I would say no. It is. They do say not to. I'm dying, please. I know you feel. I do. I know how you feel. It's obviously hay fever kicking in by the sounds of it. We're going to continue very quickly to set the aircraft up while the passengers are boarding our plane. We're going to set our speed for takeoff to 220. Keep it at 10. No, let's go 11,000. I quite like 11,000. We've got 213 passengers to board, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, yes. Do not miss this whatsoever. Flight director's on. I don't know how to change the numbers. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. And then we'll press B on our keyboard. That will sort out our altimeter, altitude reader. I forget the name of it. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Because we're aligned, we can go back up the top now and finish prepping the plane. So we can go for seatbelt signs to on. No smoking to on, because we're not animals. Yaw damper on. And we can go for the first fuel pump there, because then we can get the APU powered. here we go. We'll wait for this needle to come all the way up and all the way back down again. This will light up right here, and then we'll switch the power over. Happy days. 213 on a 737. Nobody have any legroom. I can't change the number, and I don't know why. And I don't know how. It's a thing. I don't know why. I don't know how. But yeah. In the meantime, whilst we wait, I have some cheesecake. Yes, I do. So that needle's coming back down now. So once that's done, we are pretty much ready to go for the rest of it. So we don't need to do too much. That light will light up here, and then we'll transfer it. There we go. So we'll transfer the power over to the APU. There you go. You saw a flicker there. That's the power being transferred. APU bleed on. We don't need our first sheet no more. Hey, look, it's a checklist. Look who follows it. Look who doesn't follow it. Fuel pumps. Bosh, bosh. Bosh and bosh. Otherwise, we are good to go. Well, not yet, but we've got some other things to do, but we can wait while the passengers are boarding. Happy days. Right. Good stuff. If you are late to the party and you aren't aware, top of the thing, top of the chat, there is a linked thing there to enter our Euro 2024 sweepstake. We already have Gemma and myself on the sweepstake. If you want to be part of it, just £2 to enter. Goes towards the cash winnings at the end. Something new we're doing for the channel. The draw will take place on Friday to see who gets what team. Those are asking as well what flavour I've got. It's New York vanilla. And it smells divine. I will show you in a different screen. Hang on. Here we go. Ooh, it's one of those goo pots. But ooh, look at that. How delightful. There we go. So that's what I've got. Let's go back to this one. Yeah. It's cheesecake. Can I pay my sweepstake on the 21st? Carl, you can. I will put your name down. I know why, but I will pop you down for it. Sarah's asking how it works. I'm assuming you're on about the sweepstake. You on about the sweepstake? Ignatius, hello to you. It has been a while. Hope you are doing well. Okay, so Sarah, what happens is £2 is entered, or in your case €2, and you'll get drawn teams that will basically be your entries for the European Championships. If your team wins the European Championships, you get the prize money at the end. It's only if your team wins. There's no prizes for second or third. But it's only if your team wins, then then obviously you get the cash prize. But depending on how many people play, will determine how many teams you get. You can get more than one team, so it increases your chances. Again, depending on who joins. She's in. That didn't take much, but she's in. She is in. Jeremy says I'll probably end up getting the worst teams, knowing my luck. Well, it's all done by random draw. So we're going to mention it tonight, mention it tomorrow. And then the draw, and that will be on Friday. So, yeah, anyone that's interested, of course, link to the top of the chat to enter our sweepstake. Cash prize to be won as well. First time we're doing something like this, I think it'd be quite interesting. Oh, okay. Sarah, probably want to let him know. Let him know. That's a wonderful bit of generosity. Appreciate that. I'm sure he will too. Nah, secret. All right, cool. All right, keep it between us. It's fine. Also, this evening we are deciding tomorrow's flight. Now, tomorrow will be specifically the Inibuild A320neo. Now that I've got it working, I'm going to find 4 flights in a particular region that will be voted for. And we will do an Inibuild A320neo flight. It works beautifully now. I know how to work it with the generosity. Oh, we've got another one as well. Yeah, Wayne is in. Oh yes, he will see. Yeah. Yes, we'll be deciding the Inibuild 320 flight. 320 Neo flight tomorrow, for tomorrow rather as well. Then I'm undecided about Friday yet because we're doing the draw. I don't want to do what I had in mind, so we may do something else. So I'm not sure. Thankfully, it's only a short flight tonight, so it should be fine. So, let me know how your day was. What did you get up to? If you had work, how was it? If you had school, how was it? If you didn't have work or school, including Jack, how was my tax money? I'm just putting it out there, I'm sorry. No, if you didn't have any work or anything else like that, what did you get up to? Did you make the most of the day? Was the weather nice? We've had it a bit on and off here today, so it's actually been cloudy, then it's been warm, but not rain, which is not too bad. Let me know how your day was. Right, so should we do it now? Should we get the first one here? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Right, whilst we're waiting still, let's at least get the region started. Brandon loved the joke. Wayne says busy work and got offered a promotion, but I need time to think. Very nice. Sarah says was my oldest first sports day. Went to watch when I was in school. Sports day was all races and winning medals. Theirs was just for fun. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Jump says first day back at work after a few days off plane spotting. It was so busy. Yeah, my day was horrific today. Hence why it took so long for me to get back. And I did at one point think about potentially cancelling the stream. Just because. Boy needs rest. Right, there you go. Region for tomorrow. I need something, please. You got Asia, North America, South America, or Europe. Brandon, I had 6th form. It was quite good. Only 2 lessons. Came home, attempted some air traffic controlling, but having a cold in ATC isn't the best, so done some editing. Always a good alternative. Oh, I've missed his landing. Oh, but it was dog shit. Can I go back? No, bollocks. Never mind. You can tell that Numbnuts is watching. So can we all say hi to Numbnuts because he's watching? He's heard me talk about the 320 Neo and now he wants to test it. So we can all say hi because he is watching. Let him know you're ever so thankful. Just Sponge doing sponge things. These pots need to be bigger. It's just not enough. Right, halfway through loading passengers for our hour and 20-minute flight. It's funny how the stream's now muted again. Hello, dipshit. Didn't see a landing, but it's probably shit. Lovely. Okay. Right, one of the two, please. Asia, North America, South America, or Europe for tomorrow. Gemma says probably. I think it's guaranteed to have been. It probably is as well, but I thought I'd be a little bit more optimistic today. Clearly not working. Wayne says position I got offered was senior client. Hang on a minute. Senior client, senior support coordinator for the older people services, having a team support workers and an apprentice plus a group of volunteers. Wayne, if it's more money, go for it. If it's more money, go for it. In today's day and age, more money, always go for it. But yes, nice one. If you do take it, go for it. Oh dear. Right. Wayne's name needs to be added to it. Happy days. There might be a few people interested as well in the thing. So we'll do that at some stage. We'll end the poll as well for the region. Europe takes it only just. Place we haven't been to for a while is actually North America. Interesting. So yes. I'm going to have a look for some routes while we wait still. Oh, fuck off. Yeah. If you've heard me say fuck off, you'll understand why I've said it. Don't have any words anymore. I honestly don't. Right, let's have a nosy outside. So we are just waiting for the passengers to board. I always forget how long it takes on the 737. It takes a while. Right, so I'm just having a look to see what we could potentially do tomorrow. Sure, why not? Let's add that one. I am utterly baffled. Something landing in the background. So yes, I know Jack might be interested as well. If you are, there's a sweepstake, obviously for the Euros, £2 to enter. Goodness me. You know when you know the more you see something that used to be funny, the less funnier it gets. To get to a point where I'm starting to like roll my eyes and I'm like quite literally just rolling my eyes. Right, so we are looking for some Neo routes. Not that. Not that. I don't know how well it would behave though, that's the only problem. La 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 la. Wayne says Jack is becoming the new Max. Where's Jim? Oh. Jim will have his he'll rub his hands together when he gets the opportunity to time Jack out when Jack loses his modding rights. It'll be a wonderful thing. It'll be delightful. And then you lot can have your way with him. In a non-weird way. Anyway, that's just been made into something it probably shouldn't have done. La da da, real of it, la la la, da 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 da, da da la 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 da da. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ignore me. Sorry, I'm nosying to see what we could do here. Do I want to do that one? Probably not. Am I going to suggest it anyway? More than likely. Sure, why not? Yeah, in fact, I've done EasyJet quite a few times. I'm going to ignore EasyJet. I'm going to ignore it. For the Neo, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it for the minute. It's a shame there because there's some really good routes. Some really good routes there as well.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
People saying SAS, Scandinavian. I'm waiting to see what comes up on the website that I use. Still waiting for passengers to load. This could be interesting. Are we done? No, we're not. We're not even close. Why does boarding take so long on the 737? Oh goody, the landing replay. I missed it, so I'm going to see it. And just see how terrible it was. Long time to wait for these passengers to get in. Jim, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome along. Welcome along to stream. Cartint Road. Aye, Cartint Road. Can't quite believe it. You can tell he's definitely watching because he's muted the stream. Can't stay away, even though he said he was going to. Can't stay away from it. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Gemma, you were right. Jim, he is. And he's definitely been watching because he's referenced the stream. So. Yes. KLM Manchester to Amsterdam. Problem is, that's not a long enough flight. And I'm planning to use the 320 Neo to show that off tomorrow. Otherwise, the Embraer would be decent. Would be very decent. But I'm not planning on using that one tomorrow. I have a plan for it. And the next time we go into Japan, I have an interesting plan for the 320 Neo too. What have we got here then? Ooh, fascinating. Ooh, okay. Might keep an eye out for that one. Sarah coming up with some suggestions as well. We will see what happens, see what comes up. Safe flying. I'm pretty sure someone says that. Have I not said that before? No, he's copying words. I don't know. Who cares? Sarah says BA. All down to what comes up. All down to what comes up. We've got plenty of time yet before we are pushing back, let alone taking off because of the passengers. So it gives me plenty of time to have a nosy. Jim says A380. A380 in China Southern livery with global titles. Just looks odd. Yes, I've seen the pictures and I've seen your picture as well. It does look quite odd. Sarah says, when have you ever done BA? I don't remember the last time I did BA actually. It's been a while. I think I'm probably scared about the Heathrow scenery, knowing it's going to fucking lag like a bitch. So I might, if Heathrow comes up, I might suggest it. But now I've said that, chances are it will probably win. So Gatwick as well. It still counts as London. London is... Yeah, London's one of those funny ones. Take off from Heathrow then? Well, it would be a takeoff from Heathrow. I wouldn't land at Heathrow with the BA one. I'd always take off with it. Luton. I tend to stay away from Luton at the minute just because of like EasyJet. I've done quite a bit of EasyJet away from streams, so I kind of want a bit of a break from it. I'll find something. Don't worry. I will find something. It's a bit of a shame that Turkey isn't in the sunshine at the moment, or in like daylight, because there's some fascinating routes there to be done in Turkey, like domestic Turkish routes. Fascinating routes there. Carl was thinking Wiz. Wiz, yeah. To be fair, that's actually a good shout. I will think about that in a minute. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord in heaven. Oh, good lord in heaven, it's back. Darren Graham, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome along. Plenty of time. A few more passengers to board, then we'll get pushed back and ready to go here in Cape Town for our flight over to East London, mate. East fucking London, son. Really? Not that one. Corfu to Kerry. My dude, that is not like 2 hours. And I wonder where you got Corfu from. Itchy back there. Yeah, Dan Graham, hope you're well. Welcome along. Aegean says Gemma, very good expert. Very good. Because I can see the word expert. Very good shout. It's one we haven't done yet. I think Athens will probably be in darkness. I'd have thought. Okay, here we go. This is a bit more like it. However... I know what will win, 100%. I know exactly what will win. But this is all to test out the 320 Neo. Boarding is now done, by the way, so we can go ahead and think about pushing back now. Finally. I'm hearing a lot of everybody saying, finally. So let's do it. Let's get ready for our pushback. Release ground power, yes please. Anti-collision light on. We'll go ahead and turn our torch off.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We're going to go ahead and put on the dome light so we can see what we're doing. Beautiful. Okay. Excuse me.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pen.
Oh wow, look at Jack looking like he's fucking Half-Life's biggest fan. I wonder if Linda from Half-Life is busy writing. And named her as well, by the way. Named her. Linda. From Half-Life is busy writing new hits for them. All their songs are class, but my favourite is Echo, such a good song. No, they're busy touring at the minute, Jack.
Locking gear.
As a supposed fan, you'd know this. Just saying. Just saying. Right, runway 01. We've got a bit of a taxi to do today. It's not a long one. Say about hashtag medium taxi, I'd say. Oh, I've got no idea if that's even going to behave either. Let's go for it. Right, poll's going in. This is for tomorrow. I don't know how well it's going to behave. But you got choices there. Malaga to Nantes, Hamburg to Zadar, Munich to Manchester, or Porto to Madeira. No idea how Madeira is going to behave. I've got no idea how it will behave. So like, it could be a bad pick, that. I have noticed before it's been struggling with hang on a sec. There we go. It has been struggling with frame rate a little bit, so I don't know if the update's going to make it work better or not, unless I give it a try after this. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, Madeira has been struggling quite a bit over the last couple of weeks.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
So, we'll see. We'll see. See what gets picked. Right, we need to release the chocks. Yeah.
Releasing push brakes, please.
Oh my good God.
All engines clear. Started well.
Oh, fair enough. Pushing back already. Right, let's start the engines up. And if I'm correct, we should have. Oh, we don't. You bastards. I thought we would have done. Maybe not. I thought we had custom views, but we do not. That's fine. Lee Class. Yeah, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Says, how are you, Tom? I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Yeah, hope you're doing well as well. Carl says, Jack, hashtag plastic fan. Gemma says, Madeira. I don't know how well it'll work. That's the thing. I reckon it could lag, but I don't know unless I test it. So it's one of those things. Jim said, shouldn't have mentioned about Madeira. You know what's going to happen now. Yes, I know. But lots of people will vote for Manchester anyway because, you know, Manchester. Just saying. Oh, excuse-moi. Madeira in the dark. This is the only problem I'm facing with it. I don't know how well it's going to work. I thought I'd put it down there anyway because it should be quite interesting. But it's, yeah.
Parking brakes.
Okay, let's focus here. Let's get that on. So happy days. And then let's go for the left once that clicks.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
You'll get that in a minute, thank you.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Cool. There's the click that we wanted, so now we'll start engine 1. We'll pump on the fuel as well, because why not? Yeah, days, aircraft is behaving still. Love it. It was raining when I joined into the oh god, into the sim, but seems to have behaved itself now. Lee, no, ignore that one. Brand's got to go. No worries. See you next time.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is
Just trying
clear.
to see what. Yeah, never mind. All right. Yeah, I'm going to keep that running. The votes on there for the flight for tomorrow. Any builds A320neo depends on which one, sorry, or which livery we are going to be taking. God almighty, the clown's doing it. If you've never seen AI football played at snail's pace, you're about to. Not that anyone would, but that is neither here or there. Right, we got some bits and bobs to do before we carry on. Which are, and I'm going to try and remember this off the top of my head without consulting my checklist. So we need to turn the power. A little flick there, that's because we're transferring the power to the engines now, which means the APU can go off, including the bleed. Yep. We can get the hydraulics on. Packs to auto. I'm doing this without looking at my checklist. I think flaps and everything else needs to be done. I think we're good. I think we're good. We just need to. Yeah. That's on. Happy days. Taxi lights are on, and I still think they're so dim. They're so dim for the aircraft. I feel like they need to be a lot lighter, a lot more, in your face. But that's it. Cool. We'll make sure that the parking brake is off, which it is not. Parking brake is on. It's now off. And let's taxi straight down to the bottom end. Here we go. We'll set the flaps as well, just before we do start moving. Next notch there. Happy days. That's 5 degrees. And away we go. Happy days. Right. Got the aircraft moving. Everything's looking good. Company 737 just to our left. And yeah, off we go. So, those that are late joining, if you are wanting to take part in our Euro 2024 sweepstake, of course, cash monies to be won at the end of the Euros, of course. The winner gets the cash money prize. £2 entry gets you in. Lee says not the AI League. Oh, the AI League is in full swing. To enter the sweepstake, there's a link that is pinned to the top of the chat. If you donate to there, £2 goes into the winner's pot. The draw for the teams will be on Friday. Alright, getting to the end of the threshold here. For runway 01, for some reason, oddly enough, the pink, there's a bit of pink texturing at the back there. And mainly the roof. Yeah, roofs have got the pink texturing. I don't understand why. Jim says, still making out that people are in his chat. I see Pressfix spotted for once. Oh, is there really? Oh. Oh, are you pretending? Oh dear, we are in trouble. Why do I feel like I've missed the runway because of that? That's probably because I did miss the runway because I wasn't watching. Oh no, we haven't. We haven't. Thresholds here. It's fine. Bit of a hill then. We were going backwards. Alright, so let's take a pause there. We've got nothing coming in, so we are free to go. We're going to go for all the landing lights. And then we're going to go for strobes. What else I can go for is the sound. Let's turn that up. Enjoy the sounds of the 737 as we depart Cape Town for East London, son. Hooray, East London, let's go. Watch that, Rothcliffe. East fucking London, son. We're a bit of Peckham, son. Hooray. Righty-ho, here we go. Right, here we go, enjoy the sounds.
Positive rate of climb.
I have not seen that before. Right, okay. Oh yeah. Can't see nothing, but oh yeah. Alrighty, there we go. So, departure was lovely. We're heading over to East London, right, son? East London. Bit of didgeridoo, son. Do it, didgeridoo, fucking do, mate. Do it. East London for us today. On board a very it's quite foggy for what I can see, but I'd say the stutter's not there. It's actually quite nice. But yes, screenshots are going to be coming at a very slow rate because it's dark and it is real time. So yes, never mind. But off we go to East London. Gail, evening to you. Hope you're well. Jim says, wish there was a golden boot for Instagram to boot his arse off. I wish somebody had some pliers so he could just cut the wire to his internet. Alright, still climbing. Probably not at that nose angle. Shouldn't think it'd be that nose angle. Right there, son. We're climbing, son. We're climbing. Right, let's get a screenshot there as well. Why not? I feel like it sounds amazing. Of course it does. PMDG have done an excellent job with it. Yes. Right, in we go. Let's get the remainder of the flaps retracted. Right. Quiz, by the way. Quiz is not this Sunday. Because the quiz, I think Lewis, he can only do the 16th. So, Sunday this week is games night. Games night this weekend on the Sunday. Those that have the game Worms World Party, that's what we're playing. It's one of our free shows, so that's what we're doing. The weekend after that is the quiz. 2 spaces still available. Lots at stake for Jack. If he loses the quiz and doesn't win, he's no longer a mod. For quite a few reasons, but the main reason is because he keeps dedicating victories to people when he doesn't win, and somehow the fucker tends to murder, food more than I think I've known anyone to do so, and I get a bit bored of it. A bit bored of seeing food murdered. So Rob Brown, evening to you. Let me know about sound as well, by the way. There is music playing in the background, but let me know the levels, if you can hear it, if you can hear the music. Let me know if you can. Cool, sounds okay. You can hear the music in the background, fine. Oh God. Oh Lord. Alright, I've just seen what's been picked. Okay. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Is it this I've got? Is it that I have? Right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to have a nosy here. I'll stick with it because I'm thinking about testing some different scenery out. But yeah, we'll see. Lee says, do you have a replacement mod in mind? No. Vacant. Vacant is probably better than Jack at this point. Rob says Jack's effort in the group chat was drier than a nun's tit. Why are you mad when you put it in? Are we talking Madeira or what? I'm assuming Madeira. Not that I'm insinuating, what do you call it? Euphemism. It came up and I was like, I did say we would do some Madeira stuff, so I thought, well, I'll put it in there anyway. And then I remembered the scenery lagged last time. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to see if the scenery that I've got for it is the one I've just downloaded. To then sort of work out that I can get rid of that and find one that is not laggy. LPMA. Ooh, I don't think it is. Okay, let's have a look here. Do you know what? I don't think it is. I think this is a different. This is a different one. Oh, it's a different one. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting excited about this. I just am. So if I go back and if I go for LPMA. Right, get rid of Madeira. Bye bye. And then we'll go for this Madeira. And I'm going to try this one out after we're done here. I imagine it should be alright because I've got Cairns and Alice Springs in Australia and they worked quite nicely, so I think that should be alright. So we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it, why not? Euphemism definitely not on my mind. So euphemism is always on your mind. Jack says, Tom, with Farnborough next month, do you think there will be many orders for both Boeing and Airbus that flow this year? I don't know what you mean by that flow, but I imagine that Airbus will outdo Boeing. That's my early prediction. Sarah's nose is dripping. Apparently with the euphemism, it's not the only thing dripping. I wish I had the sound effects, so I can't do it otherwise, so I'll just go, oh, mic drop, oh. It's not the same. It's just not the same. What is our aircraft doing? How long has it been doing this for? We just begun to like slalom for some reason. I don't know why we're slaloming. I just had the word bank angle come out. I was like, what are we doing? Or why are we slaloming? Right, fingers crossed. Tomorrow, we finish at a decent fucking time for this.
Bank angle.
We are, aren't we? We're fucking What are we doing?
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Oh my god. New plan. Suddenly we're in a fucking fighter jet. Let's get rid of that. Answers on a postcard, please. If you knew what that plane was doing just then. Because Lord above, do I not know what it was doing just then. Right, let's put the... let's end... turning. Thanks, Sarah. I had no idea it was... What the fuck? I mean, that is a hell of a bank angle. That's almost like... What the fuck? So, anyone asking me what the plane's doing? Not a clue. I thought I'd tried to rectify it. But clearly it's having a bit of a spasm at the minute. And I have no idea why. Volanta looks excellent, by the way. Let me just show you what it looks like on Volanta. There you go. That's the path at the minute. I do not know what this plane is doing.
Bank angle.
I am just going to let it do its thing. Porto to Madeira on its way. Don't ask me what it's doing, seriously. I have no idea. It's not crashing, which is fine. But I am not happy with what it's doing. It has a mind of its own. Right. I imagine it's probably still doing it. And I will sit there and go, I don't know why. In fact, it probably might be fine. Just needs to get back on course. Volanta, there you go. I've left Volanta up for you because I'm just I'm just giving you what it looks like. Mental. Absolutely mental. We've decided to go down the snake route today. Clearly we have some on board. So why not make them feel at home? Control waves. It's something. I think we've now sorted it. It's decided to have its little hissy fit. And I think we're good. So, question very quickly: do we prefer the music that's being played now, or do we prefer the stuff that's been played before? Right, here's your reminder for tomorrow. Carl says prefer this music. Music is good. So this is coming off of Spotify. This is under a channel that I use to get some music from. I don't know if any of it is copyrighted. I don't care at this point. But it's not really going to do a great deal of difference. It will not mean a great difference to me, if it is or not. So I think in future we'll go with this. William Omerod, hello to you. Hope you're well. You've joined just in time for tomorrow's flight. Here we go. Beautiful TAP Air Portugal A320 Neo. And we are headed from Porto over to Madeira tomorrow. Jack's asking if Emirates have ordered the 777X. I'd like to think they have, considering there's about 4 or 5 of them sat outside the factory at the minute. Sarah says that's not long. Sarah, it's nearly 2 hours long. It's longer. This is longer than the Lisbon option. This is longer than Lisbon. I could have picked Lisbon, and Lisbon would have been 15 minutes shorter. And I can't deprive you of a stream that I know you like your long streams. I also have to take into account the timings. Of everything, and potential late finishes. So I can't do long streams, but on Fridays I can, so it's fine. We'll do a long stream on Friday. Jack says I've had a drink, let me off. Clearly my tax money's gone to those that desperately need it. Sarah says, oh wait, tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. That's why we're not doing the longer stream until Friday. Fucking wish it was Friday. But never mind. Quick one on this particular route from Porto. There's been a mix of planes, A320, 321 Neos, 320 Neos and the Embraer 190 and 195 that have been on the route tomorrow for Porto to Madeira. We've done Lisbon to Madeira before on the channel. Finally reaching our cruise altitude of 34,000. We are losing a lot of speed though at the same time, but that speed will pick up. Yes, and if it kicks the autopilot off, I'm going to be pissed. Airspeed is not low. You've decided to be a bastard and play up this evening. That's what you've done. Forgive me, I didn't realise the image was still on screen. So there you go. Airspeed is not low as it's showing. Oh, Jack's on the Madry. You know the news, water's wet, the sky is blue. think Sarah's put the mood down for everybody. By saying, kind of wish it was Friday tomorrow, which is not. Killed the vibe, Sarah. Killed the vibe. 38 minutes before we land in East London. Not the East London. You're fine. I'm only kidding. "38 minutes." Yeah, I mean, this is the problem. You lot vote for it. You lot vote for it, and I have to do it. I could pick a half-hour flight, and it would still win over something like 2 hours, and I'd still do it. Maybe with a thrown-in return, but can't do it now. Carl reminding that TAS Fair is the end of July. I am very much looking forward to it. Oh, the fucking state of that. Clearly been taking inspiration from Sarah's McDonald's order. I had no idea. I had no idea the McDonald's order was going to be the exact same as what Sarah has. Turns out you two are very alike. Oh, it looks dry as fuck. Sarah, the chap that Jack is slowly becoming seems to have taken inspiration from your McDonald's order and has ordered the exact same thing as you do. A dry as fuck burger. It's making me thirsty just fucking looking at it. Or even thinking about it, it makes me want to fucking just down a bottle of water or something. Fucking dry as anything. You could use it as sandpaper. That's the problem, Sarah. It makes you want to drink if it's salty. Still on about the burger, by the way. But it's just, oh, I can't imagine. I imagine it's like chewing into a flip-flop. That's honestly that's what it feels like to me. Is if I was to try a dry as fuck. In fact, next time I go to McDonald's, I think I'll buy one, just with the burger in it and nothing else. And I might do like a little video and try it and just be like, I think it's just weird. So there you go. You got something in common. Rob says, I heard Jack is starting a new business selling sand shoes sourced from the Sahara Desert. It means Jack will have to go outside Bournemouth for that. I do. I generally feel like I need to go get a drink after looking at a dry burger. throat is dry now just thinking about it. Can't think of anything fucking worse. So it says, I don't know because because I would eat it if they accidentally put sauce on it. I hated sauce as a child. Well, at least you got a reason not to put it on there, unlike Jack. I just can't imagine like trying something. I'll tell you what, it'd be like. What's the other things? I don't know. See, so I can have my sort of weird thing where if I have sandwiches and I make sandwiches myself, I don't use butter. So if I was to use like a ham and cheese sandwich, I don't use butter. So technically kind of dry, but it's not dry because of the ham. But yeah, if I make sandwiches, I tend not to have butter with it. I have butterless sandwiches. Fine, yeah, absolutely fine on toast. Fine on toast, but I can't have it in sandwiches. I don't know what it is. It's weird. I much prefer butterless sandwiches. Let me know if there's any sort of quirks like that, like food quirks. So I don't have butter in my sandwiches. Sarah has dry burgers. Jack has dry everything. William Emerald, I can't do jam or butter together on toast, only one or the other. Carl says butter for toast for me, not in a sandwich. Good lad, it's not just me. Come up with your food quirks, get them in the chat. I'm gonna go get a drink because generally my throat feels dry after looking at that dry as fuck burger. So I'll be back in a mode, back in a sec. Aye, it's a fucking chilly one today. Right. Weird food quirks. Here we go. Gail doesn't have butter on sandwiches. Gemma must be the only one having butter in a sandwich. I say it like it's the weirdest thing in the world. It's not the weirdest thing in the world at all. But for me, I just don't mind it. I don't mind it on like bread, like toast. But if I make sandwiches, I never use it. Surprisingly, it tastes a lot nicer without it. That's just me. So it's not too strange without no butter. I mean, that wouldn't be the only thing to say you're not strange. Or maybe the only thing to say you're not strange. The rest of it is all. Lee says ketchup but not tomatoes. Yeah, totally get that. Although, I have found myself to be eating, like, when you go for a fry-up or whatever, and they're like grilled tomatoes. For some reason, I'm eating those and liking them, and I don't know why. I don't know why. It's weird. Jack mentioning about C-17. Sarah, I go to a deli and order spicy chicken fillet roll with no butter every time without fail. They're like, really? Rob says, I'm a freak of nature. I'm right-handed but eat with my left. I also tend to eat shit first, like the veg, and leave the juicy parts to the end. Demolish a steak, like using using tools for the first time. I like this. I like this chat. I like this chat. I had another question in mind, but I'm quite glad I asked this one now. Food quirks. We like food quirks. Did someone become a new member, by the way? Have I missed that? Why am I showing one new member? Hello, new member, whoever that was. Where's that come up from? I'm showing one new member, but who was that then? Don't know. Sarah says coleslaw is good with a sandwich though. Can't beat coleslaw in a sandwich. Ham and coleslaw sandwiches. Oh. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Jack coming up with a donation there to enter himself into the draw. As it stands, there are 6 of us, which means we all get 4 teams each. As it stands, so appreciate that. John Brand, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I bite the ends of hot dogs with the first 2 bites. I eat the crust of the pizza first. So the hot dogs thing I can get, but eating the crust of the pizza first is something I can't understand. I always save the crust to the end. By the end, eat the sort of the main portion first and then the crust at the end. Or when I was a child, I used to save the crust to the end because I thought they were the best bit. What a stupid child I was. Sarah says I dip chips in coleslaw instead of sauce. Yeah, I mean, I used to do that quite a bit myself. When you had KFC, the KFC coleslaw pots, you just dip. Oh yeah, lovely. Chips and coleslaw, beautiful. Wayne says gravy with fish and chips. Okay, so I saw gravy with fish and went, you're wrong. And then I worked out it's fish and chips, as in fish chips and gravy sort of thing. So I can get behind that. Gemma says crisp sandwich, very nice. Gemma, what flavour crisp? There's another question. Another question for you. What flavour crisps in a crisp sandwich? Noodle sandwich as well, says Gemma. Gemma, you and I are going to get on very well. Super noodle sandwiches, or even better, if you cook up super noodles and put them in a wrap. You have not lived. Oh my days. Super noodle wraps. Oh my god. It's making me want them. Delightful. Rob Brown says Scotch pie in a roll. Probably quite nice that actually. Jim says I eat the crust of sandwiches first to get them out of the way. Do you peel them off? Do you peel around the edge, you peel the crust off and just whoosh and then gone. Sarah says, if I am craving carbs, I just eat plain bread. Depends what bread though. What's the preference? Is it white? Is it granary? Is it wholemeal? Is it seeded? William Emerald says, am I missing out with super noodle wraps? You are so missing out with super noodle wraps. Or the pasta and sauce, the packets of pasta and sauce. You put those into a wrap. Oh, while it's still got the juice in there as well. Oh my god. Somebody tells me I'm ordering super noodles for the weekend. I bite it like a normal person. See, I used to peel it off, peel the crust off, and leave as much of the white bread on as possible and not have it taken off with the crust. Jim says bacon rash crisps in a sandwich. Very nice. I've not done that, but that does sound quite nice. And sausage and coleslaw roll, says Sarah. Pork pies with pickle is awesome. I mean, you lost me at pickle. I don't like it, but my friend does. Does anyone like pasta and gravy? Oh, I can't think of a weirder combination. I've never tried it, so I can't judge it. Gemma says cold bacon sandwich. Rob says overfill pot noodle and drink it like a soup. I'm loving the chat this evening. Loving it. I'm glad I asked the question though. Lee's gone for ready salted crisps in the sandwich. Also very good. But ultimate for me is cheese and onion. Cheese and onion crisps in a sandwich. Oh, you can't go wrong. Right, what have we got left? 20 minutes. No, we're still going. Soup and sourdough, says William. Not bad. Tuna and baby potatoes. I'm not a huge fan of baby potatoes. Like new potatoes as well. Like, unless you roast them. No good. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Pasta and gravy, I mean... Pasta and gravy is an interesting combination. If you're enjoying the stream this evening, do feel free to like the stream. Helps us out immensely. William doesn't like boiled potatoes. Good man. They're like the devil's work, unless they're roasted. David says tonight's first thing I heard coming through my AirPods was pork pies with pickle is awesome. Perfect. I do feel like we should name these streams after the weirdest thing that gets said. And by the way, pork pies with pickle is awesome sounds like a really good podcast title. Just like general chit chat, which I'm considering doing, by the way. I will put this out there now. Spoiler. I'm thinking of starting a general chit chat kind of podcasty type thing. Going down the podcast route again, but actually doing it properly as a podcast, not like video or anything else like that. Or maybe video. I don't know. Haven't quite thought it through yet, but I'm thinking about doing a general chit chat and having a good old moan about shit in life type of podcast. Rob says any fruity flavours in a Chinese meal, shove lemon chicken and chicken in mandarin sauce up your jacksie. I don't mind lemon chicken. I think lemon chicken's quite nice. I've never had chicken in mandarin sauce though, so can't seem to judge that one. Yes, anyone interested in that? By the way, a general chit chat about life, not just aviation, but about life, bringing up issues in life and etc. Just having a bit of fun doing it. Anyone be interested in listening to it? If not, I won't bother. Just something that popped into my head today. I was like, I've moaned quite a lot this week about some stuff. I think it'd be great to turn it into like a podcast. I think it'd be interesting. I don't know. Just one of those things you can take with you on Spotify. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, everyone's saying it sounds great. Cool. I'm gonna get in. Might have to get to work on this one. David says now there'll be a lot of competition for a belter of a name for the podcast if the rule was that it must have been said on here. I think it would be. I think every episode would be named something that's been mentioned in a live stream. David says my vote is I fell out of the van today. Thanks. Is that because of what I said before I fell out of the van? Thanks. Nabil coming up with the 12 months. Welcome to the 12 month club. Says hello to a year of greatness. Welcome to you. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for your continued support. Could do a pineapple on pizza podcast. Good lord, could you imagine? Save the suggestions for the names of each episode until I get everything sorted. I've got an idea, and I've got an idea for who I want to do it with on the stream, on the podcast. I've got an idea for who I'd quite like to have co-host it with me. You, Sarah, you're the person I'm thinking of. Nabil, could you imagine? Just for an hour, just talking like nonsense about things. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be quite funny. That in itself, by the way, David, Jack's many Quizness jet burps. Sounds like an awesome thing. I'd be down for that, but you might get banned with my talk. Gotta try and keep it as clean without swearing. So I was suggesting David would be good at it. He would be very good. We should probably start descending too. Right, I'm going to have to hammer this puppy all the way down. I think it would be awesome. I think it'd be nice to do that. David would be game. I like the idea of it. William says, what's everyone's favourite meal deal? I always go for a wrap. Wrap, bag of crisps and Fanta. I like Rob's idea. Rob's idea is a good one. When are you crashing this? I mean landing it. Well, I'll show you very quickly the flight I did yesterday. Hang on. Here we go. I'll show you under flights. Here's what I did yesterday. I did Seoul to Sapporo on Asiana 321 Neo. Look at that bad bitch right there. You tell me I'm crashing it now. That was my flight yesterday. But on screen it came up with -76. Thank you. Thank you. My landings have improved. Thank you very much. Nice bit of butter there, says Gemma. David says that it would be best to be light-hearted and comical but with some serious undertones to hold the interest and potentially attract other viewers/contributors. Get in touch with me. Drop me a message. We'll talk about it. I'm really, really intrigued to just record something for an hour. I don't know how long normal talk podcast lasts, sort of thing. It's about an hour, isn't it? So it would be a live thing. I don't know. I could go down the route of live and then put it on Spotify the next day or straight after. But I think if it would go live, it needs its own channel. I don't want to give myself too much to do. That's my only thing. I don't want to give myself too much to do. So I think like pre-recorded would be better. Jack, you think nobody noticed, but you better cough up a fiver now, son. Live would be good. Themed, a kind of 8 out of 10 cats or mock per week. Kind of satirical in nature. Sarah says, what's Takeoff Thursday? Takeoff Thursday is what React call their announcement day. Carl, he does. It's about that. He's paid up and then mentioned it again quite a few times. So it's about 20 quid now again, yeah. To think he was doing so well. Never mind. Right, we're dropping this bitch like it's hot. And I'm going to bring those spoilers up just to kind of slow us down, if we can get slowed down. Oh, Rob, I see what you mean. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know where I've seen that before. Maybe once or twice we could probably do like a bit of a live one. I wouldn't want to do it all the time though, because I don't want to give myself too much. That would be quite fun, actually. Live once a month. Could be the free show. And then me and David can do it sort of as a weekly thing. I don't know if we do it like weekly or something, like one show a week. And put it on Spotify. And then every now and again it'll be a live one. I think it could be some very interesting stuff. The live ones could have that picture thing that Rob mentioned, and the rest of it just be general chat about like stuff that we've seen in the week or whatever, and just make it comical. And yeah, yeah, it's not WMD, Jack. It's World Party. Sarah's not got it yet. Bloody hell, Sarah. Boy, that's an interesting approach there. Where's the fucking runway? Oh, I see. Says we're low on fuel, but we're not. I still need to make a Steam account. Message me, Sarah, about it, and I'll help you. Help me sort it out. I'm still trying to work out who the new member was. I can't work out who it is. Right, there's our runway. That's the airport there. That's East London. This is going to be a very interesting approach. Never did turn those landing lights off either. No, we never did. Whoops. Whoa!
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Nearly Thursday.
Lee Class, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know why what are we doing here? Alright, there's the airport. I'm just trying to work out what the plane's doing. Can't work out what we're doing here. What's happened? It appears we're just circling at the minute. I don't understand why. We got coming the opposite way anyway, so. The fuck are we doing? What? Okay. So why does it put us on the... Why are we on the go around? Don't get that. I don't know why it's done. Why has it done that? Yeah, I know it's active, but I want to know why the fuck it's done it. Well, looks like we are getting a longer stream. I can't work out what the fuck it's doing. I know what it's doing, because the LNAV isn't on. Why did that disconnect? Okay, clearly some problems. Right, let's pause the music for a minute. I was wondering why, when I was setting the... I mean, we were going to go over the airport anyway. There it is. That's the airport there. Looks like quite a short runway today. But trying to work out... Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to delete the hold and then go for LT into there. So what we'll do is we'll then come round on ourselves. What a strange fucking approach this is. Airport below us. Very weird. Very, very strange. Can't work out why it's doing it. But it is that time once again. If we can guess what the landing rating will be. Will it be Butter? Will it be Ryanair? If you remember, you can use the emojis. Can't work out why we did that hold. I really can't work out why we did that. Gale 165, Carl says of course it'd be Butter 138, going for a very low number today. Lee 180. Of course anything less than 200 is considered Butter. I'm going to bring that speed back now. Quite significantly. And I'm also going to go into full screen. Right, here we go. Because we are getting close to landing. Get those spoilers up, bring the speed down. Sarah, yes, it's Wild Party Remastered. General 194, David 201, Wayne 170. I haven't even got the fucking sound effects to do it either. Bollocks. So there's our airport. As we prep, replay is going to go on now. We'll rewind the time when we do the replay. Let's get the auto brake set and ready to go. We're going to need about as much as we can get today. Some more flappage. Yeah, Wayne, that's the wrong link there, Wayne. That's just standard worms. Right, here we go. Final approach. Going into East London. Strange approach, but we got there in the end. We are ready for landing. Oh, not this shit again. Stop slaloming for fuck's sake. Bollocks to it. We're in control. Right, gear coming down. We have to manoeuvre the aeroplane back onto course. Get those flaps set now, ready for
25.
touchdown. Alright, here we go. Having to manually fly this one. Getting that speed all the way down. .176 from William. Right, here we go.
1,000.
Bit of a crosswind. Here we go. We're ignoring the red lights. Oh Jesus, not now.
100.
Stop it.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa, whoa.
Airspeed low.
Holy shit. Did you see that drop then? Holy crap. Well, we managed to get that nose up big time. Fuck me. It's so hard to control the flaps and then like get the speed. So you could see that the airspeed was low and it was dropping, and I'm like putting power into it and it just was not moving. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But there you are. Welcome to East London. I'd like to see this one back, because it looked like we were about to plough into the runway, but we've just managed to save it. So I'll be interested to see what it looked like. Well, there you go. According to the in-sim rating at 99, Volanta even better. -22 for Volanta. That's quite some going. I'll show you the Volanta one in a second. But 99 feet per minute for today. As we taxi to the gates. We got some screens missing now. Not sure why, but we just do. Lots of buttery goodness there. Why I man, it was butter. Best I can give you. Volanta was calling that juicy as well. -22 or +22 feet, meaning it was super soft. Juicy landing. Thank you everyone for watching this evening. We don't have scenery for East London. So I think we will just abandon it. We will abandon it there. Wonderful stuff. We're going to end the flight on Volanta. And then if you review the flight, here it was. So Cape Town to East London today. 1 hour and 11 minutes with a landing rate of 21.96. Oh, a butter, son. Goddamn turn after that. Let's get that chat spammed. Happy days. There you go. There is your flight for tonight. Done and dusted. Reminder, very quickly, tomorrow I'm about to test it out and see if it's any good. It's Porto to Madeira on the Unibuild A320neo for TAP Portugal. Roughly same sort of time. We're going to go for a 7:15 start. Maybe slightly earlier depending on what time I finish tomorrow. So let's go with 7 o'clock to 7:15. I will set this up in a minute so I don't have to do it tomorrow. It is now replay time. And then also time to get the F out of here. So I'm going to take that off and I'm going to take myself off screen. The ending screen will be different unless I've already changed it. I will edit it once I get to it, but just ignore the little bit there. Right, let's get the time moved back and see what we were dealing with. Here we go. And away we go. Cracking. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support to those that have donated this evening towards the sweepstake. Your names are down for it. If you want to as well, let me know. I will send you a link personally to say that you can enter. Otherwise, the draw will be on Friday for that. And for now, enjoy the replay of our landing. I'll be interested to see how this looked. Enjoy the landing down into East London. Look after yourselves and each other. And until the next one, stay safe, safe flying, good night, and bye for now.
With that sexy smile, flamingo spring chicken, now that ain't his style. It's hunting for a lady who's got some mind.